Okay, naka-live na ba tayo? This is my first time to use this app, StreamYard. I don't know if naka-live na ako. Kasi, ano ba, mostly yung ginagamit ko is Zoom. So, I just wanna try this one kasi kapag Zoom, parang ina-adapt niya yung ano ko. Ayun, naka-live na nga tayo. So, hello po, good morning! Good morning, teachers! Good morning, TTL family! Hello, 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 kinakabahan ako. So, this is my first time. Yeah, pwede naman po kayo mag-comment. Hello, 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 kinakabahan ako. Wait lang. So, this is my first time. Set up ko lang. Yeah, pwede naman po kayo mag-comment. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Hello, 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 kinakabahan. Malapit na yung board exam. This Sunday na, Thursday na tayo ngayon. I'm so excited with you, teachers. So, have a blessed Thursday, everyone. So, sa aking Top Dalet family, nakatapos lang po namin mag-pre-board yesterday sa Prof. Ed. And then, hello, kinakabahan ako. Mamaya is siguro English majors na naman. So, nagpapadrill ako sa English major kanina lang. And then, I am planning na live instead of recording. Paki-share naman po ng ano, before ako mag-start ng live. Hello, 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 kinakabahan ako. So, this is my first time. Yeah. I can share it with Facebook. Yeah, wait. Share ko po muna before we start. Please share to Facebook. Sa mga Facebook niyo po, paki-share. Ang boring naman kapag walang nanonood. Okay. Just wait. Magandang buhay. I like the song ano, "Hello madlang people, mabuhay." 'Di ba? Ang ganda lang. Mm, 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 mm. Miss you. Okay, anyway, we will start at 10:50. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone! Hello! So, sa live na ito, hindi po ako makakagamit ng pen. So, usap-usap na lang. Ang ganda kasi ng live kasi, kapag may questions kayo, you can raise ngayon sa akin para po masagot ko, 'di ba? Sige, mag-uumpisa tayo in just a few minutes. Iba kasi yung live tsaka sa recording lang, 'di ba? Good morning teachers! Magandang buhay! Hindi alam. Okay, we will start in just a few minutes. Ayun, may one viewer na ako. Hello po, good morning! Paki-share naman po ng live sa FB niyo. Thank you po. Malapit na yung board exam. I know na kinakabahan na sila. I'm so excited with you guys. Ang ganda kasi ng ng pinili ko ngayon mag-live kasi for example, may mga questions kayo na gusto nyong erase kasi hindi naman kasi lahat ng questions nyo ay makikita ko sa GC natin. So dito, of course, if you have some questions, is mapapag-usapan po natin kaysa po sa recording na ako lang po yung nagsasalita. Okay naman po ba yung ko, yung audio ko? You can comment teachers ha, para po makita ko kung okay. Kung hindi okay, wala naman po akong magagawa. Kapag may kayo, may favorite song kayo na like a worship song, kapag inaatake kayo ng anxiety niyo, pwede niyo po yun pakinggan. Kasi ganyan din po ako. Every time na kinakabahan ako or feeling ko down na down ako, ta's nung nag-exam ako, I have my favorite worship song na yun, na God will make a way, parang gano'n siya. So, kinakanta ko po yun and then after nun parang nawawala na po yung kaba ko, yun, sobrang exam. Hello teachers, good morning! Puwede po ba pa-comment sa mga nanonood? This is my first time po kasi kaya medyo hindi ko pa po siya kabisado on how to use this StreamYard. This is my first time. So, gusto ko po makita kung makikita ko po yung comment niyo if ever na may mga question kayo. Try ko nga. Ayun, nakita ko nga siya. So, ako na lang nag-comment. Yun, nakita ko na. So, we will start now. Huwag pa natin patagalin 'to kasi after this live, marami pa po tayong gagawin and marami pa po kayong sasagutan. So, okay. So, today, we will learn about professional education. Selected drills naman po ito. Alright. But before that, let's have a prayer. Dear Lord Jesus, I pray that you help me settle down and focus on my fellow teachers. Help me collect my thoughts and keep me from distractions that divert my mind from my books or notes. My exam or your exam is coming up, and I need your grace to learn and retain what I have acquired. May my efforts bear fruits and let me remember all that I read. So if you have your personal prayer, you can say it now. I pray in Jesus Christ. Amen. Okay, so God is with you. Now, I want you to get your pen and paper before we start so that makapag-jot down notes po kayo or take down notes po kayo. Yeah, pwede naman po kayo mag-comment. Wait lang. Set up ko. Yeah, pwede naman po kayo mag-comment. Bakit oo, nag-e-echo po yung voice. Nag-e-echo po ba sa inyo yung voice ko? Kasi kapag ako nanonood dito, nag-e-echo siya. Malapit na yung board exam. This Saturday na, Thursday na tayo. I'm so excited with you. Teachers. Okay naman siya. Okay, now let's start. So, ready na? Nakakuha na po kayo ng pen and paper nyo. Now, let's start. Let's start. Okay. Okay po, hindi siya makita masyado, no? Okay, hold on. Wait. Oh, this is not. Okay, wait lang, teachers, wait lang po. Saglit lang po, fix ko lang. Yeah, ito dapat yung yung file na gagamitin ko, iba yung kanina. Kaya nagtaka ako, bakit iba yung tanong? Hindi naman yun yung na-prepare ko. Hello po, Teacher Reina! Shout out! Wow, feeling vlogger. Okay, so ito na po yung hinanap ko pa po yung file. I'm very sorry. Iba pala yung na-click ko kanina na file. Kaya pagtingin ko kanina sa number 1 question shocking, hindi yung na-prepare ko. So, okay na po. So if you have some questions, please take this as a chance po na magtanong po sa akin dahil naka-live po ako at makikita ko po yung mga questions niyo. Now, let's go with number 1 question. Which in the NCBTS upholds gender sensitivity? Which domain in the NCBTS upholds gender sensitivity? Letter A, community linkages. Letter B, diversity of learners. Letter C, social regards of learning. Letter D, learning environment. Okay, so yung clue dyan is NCBTS at saka yung gender sensitivity. So, always ko po sinasabi sa mga TTL family ko, hello po, love you, na sa Prof. Ed, maghanap po kayo ng clues upang madali po ninyong masagutan yung question. So, yun nga po, kapag sinabi nating NCBTS, ano po yun? At saka mayroon po siyang domains. Okay. Letter A po ba, community linkages? Letter B, diversity of learners. Letter C, social regards for learning. Letter D, learning environment. Si Teacher Lani, nagsagot na po siya. What about the others? Ano po yung sagot ninyo? Gender sensitivity. Yun po ang clue. Kapag gender sensitivity, may nangyayari bang gender bias? Nakikita ko pa yung mga sagot ninyo, teachers. Ang saya pala kapag live kaysa sa recording kasi parang nag-uusap talaga tayo. I love this one. Kasi mostly, Zoom lang talaga ako. Tapos nire-record ko lang siya. Unlike dito na parang may interaction tayo na. Ang galing. Alright, so the correct answer is letter B, diversity of learners. Yes, congratulations everyone. Teacher Lani, Teacher Charmaine, Teacher Reina Daligdig. So the correct answer is diversity of learners. Now let's go it further. Okay, so here, PPST na po ito. Here. So NCBTS stands for National Competency-Based Teacher Standards. Alright, teacher standards. Kasi sa Prof. Ed, tinatanong po yan minsan, ano yung acronym ng NCBTS? Like, lalagay sila ng N, National, C, Competency, mga ganun. So, tandaan po natin na kapag sa S, standards with S po sa huli. So, NCBTS ay may 7 domains. So, NCBTS stands for National Competency-Based Teacher Standards. Alright. So, number 1 is, yung domain 1 ng NCBTS ay social regards for learners or for learning. Social regards for learning, domain 2, learning environment. Domain 3, diversity of learners. 4, curriculum. 5, planning, assessment, and the reporting. 6, community linkages. 7, teacher personal growth and professional development. Okay, so yun po ang 7 domains ng NCBTS. Okay. Kapag sinabi po nating Domain 1, yun po ay social regard for learning. Ano po ba yun? The domain of social regards for learning focuses on the idea that teachers serve as a positive and powerful role models of the values of the pursuit of learning, of the effort to learn, and that the teacher's actions, statements, and different types of social interactions with students exemplify this ideal. So, sa madaling salita po, sa social regards for learning, dapat si teacher ay magiging role model ng kanyang mga estudyante kasi pinapakita diyan kung gaano si teacher mag-react or the behavior of the teacher. It focuses on the idea that teachers serve as a positive and powerful role model. So, bilang mga teachers ay sinasabi nila na tayo po ay isang magandang halimbawa sa mga kabataan. So, of course, bilang teacher, you have to react properly sa inyong mga kabataan kasi kung ano yung nakikita ng mga student mo sa'yo, of course, parang nagiging ideal ka po nila in the future. So, dapat po maging positive lang si teacher and maging magandang halimbawa. So, yan lang po ang social regard for learning. Right? Kasi kapag sinabing social, there is an interaction between the teacher and the student. So that is, teachers are role models po sa social regard for learning. Right, now, let's go to domain number 2, the learning environment. Now, I like this one. Creating an environment that is learning, focused, and in which teachers efficiently manage learner behavior in a physical and virtual space. Alright, kung ikaw ay isang student na gusto mo palagi dapat naka-arrange yung mga chairs, gusto mo palagi may air conditioner, wow, bongga. Or yeah, may ceiling fan, may hangin, and then maganda sa paningin. Of course, that is very essential or necessary. Kasi kahit tayong mga teachers, 'di ba? Parang hindi tayo hindi tayo maka-focus sa isang gawain kapag yung yung environment natin ay magulo, hindi po ba? Yes, that is very true. Sino sa inyo na nakaka-focus kahit na magulo yung environment niyo? Hmm, 'di ba wala? Kasi, ang ganda isipin or talagang kapag nagre-review ka, talagang kapag yung environment mo ay maganda is talagang, naa-adapt mo talaga yung mga lessons mo. So that is learning environment na sinasabi dapat daw ay conducive for learning ang room. So para naman ma-adapt ng mga students yung mga dinidiscuss ni teacher. So that is conducive for learning environment. So tumutukoy lamang po siya sa environment na dapat ay conducive. Alright. Now, domain 3. Okay, so pasensyahan niyo na po kasi naka-live po tayo. If there is someone po na, passing by. Okay. Domain 3. Kanina yung sagot natin is diversity of learners, di ba po ba? Balikan po muna natin yun. Diversity of learners. Ito. The diversity of learners, which emphasizes the central role of the teachers in establishing learning environment that are responsive to learner diversity. Sige po, kapag sinabi po nating diversity of learners, ano po yung tumatak sa inyong isipan? Diversity of learners. Ano po yung tumatatak sa inyong isipan? Yes, your students are different. Magkakaiba-iba po sila. Diversity of learners. So, as a teacher, you have to be mindful that not everyone is alike. So, hindi magkakapareho-pareho. Hindi magkakapareho po. Right? Diversity of learners. So, kapag ikaw ay isang teacher and you have a diversity of learners, napaka-challenges po bilang teacher na i-handle yung students mo. I-handle yung students mo. 'Di ba? So you have to be flexible in that way. Dapat po flexible kayo. Okay, so that is diversity of learners. Now, domain 4 na tayo, curriculum. Nagla-live ako. Let's go with curriculum. So in this domain of the curriculum, the prospective teacher will learn all the elements of the teaching learning process that work and convergence to help students understand the curricular goals and objectives and to attain high standards learning defined in the curriculum. So, tandaan lang po natin teachers na yes, very good. Teacher Lani, different. Ngayon ko lang po nakita. Very good. Tandaan po natin na sa curriculum, ang tatandaan po natin dyan is yung goals and objectives. Di ba po? Kasi kapag sinabing curriculum, meron dyan na mga goals and objectives na kailangang sundin ni teacher. Of course, as a teacher, hindi naman pwede na meron kang sarili mong curriculum. You have to stick to the curriculum given by the school. Ah, alright. So that is curriculum. Yun po ang curriculum na nagsasabi na yes, goals and objectives is very important. Okay, if you are watching teachers, paki-share naman po ng live natin sa inyong mga Facebook groups, sa inyong wall po sa Facebook, so that marami pong makapag-watch nito. Salamat po. Alright, now let's go to domain number 5. My God, ang ingay. Nagpapasound. Teacher, naririnig niyo ba yung music? Ingay. Talagang hindi conducive yung environment ko. Sorry. Bakit close yung door? And please on the light. Alright, so sana hindi niyo po naririnig yung music sa labas ng bahay namin. Okay. What is Domain 5? So, Domain 5 po, yun po ay assessment, planning, and reporting. Refers to the alignment of assessment and planning activities. In particular, it focuses on the use of assessment, data to plan and revise teaching learning plans. Thank you po, Teacher Reyna, sa pagsagot po. Di naman naririnig. So, yes, thanks to StreamYard. Kasi kapag Zoom, talagang nakikinig po talaga, yes, mariringgan niyo po talaga yung ano ba yun? Yung voice sa labas. So, yun nga po, Domain 5, Assessment, Planning, and Reporting. Focuses daw po yun sa use of assessment data to plan and revise teaching learning plans, integration of assessment procedures in the plan, and implementation of teaching learning activities, reporting on learners' actual achievement and behavior. Okay. So, napaka-self-explanatory din naman ng Domain 5 kasi kapag sinabing assessment, of course, there are quizzes and exams. So, magbibigay si teacher ng mga assessment, forms of assessment. When we say planning, yes, kapag planning, see to it na may blueprint. Ano po ba yung blueprint? Yun po ay, like for example, lesson plan ni teacher. That is considered as a blueprint kasi yun po ang magiging basihan ni teacher ng flow ng discussions niya. And then, reporting. Reporting is yung i-rate na niya yung score ng mga kabataan sa kanilang quizzes. Let's go back with planning. Planning is also, magpa-plan na si teacher on how to rate the assessment. Yes. So, tandaan natin na sa assessment, planning, and reporting nyo sa Domain 5 po ay dyan po ang quizzes, blueprint of the teacher, and how he or she reports the data. So, that is Domain 5, assessment, planning, and reporting. Now, Domain 6 po, the community linkages. The domain of community linkages focuses on the idea that the school activities are meaningfully linked to the experiences and aspirations of the students in their homes and communities. Thus, the domain focuses on teachers' efforts directed at the strengthening of the links between school and community activities as these help in the attainment of the curricular objectives. All right, so sa community linkages po, for example, yung school is nakalink sa home ng bata, 'di ba? Kasi yung home is considered as the first school ng bata. And the parent is considered as the first teacher ng bata. So, yung school is nakalink sa home kasi um, kapag may background ang bata na hindi maganda sa home niya, of course, nakakaapekto po 'yun sa school ng bata or sa kanyang studies. So that is community linkages. Pwede po ba kayo magbigay ng examples ng community linkages, teachers? Community linkages involve parents in sharing accountability for learners' achievement through parent-student partnership. Yes, 'di ba, before, nung high school tayo, palaging nagtatawag ng meeting, parent-teacher, association or meeting po ba 'yun? Si, um, si teacher natin or principal natin, 'di ba po? Kasi that is also considered as example of community linkages. In that way, si parent ay makikipag-coordinate kay teacher on the progress of his or her child. So that is community linkages. Community linkages also involve mga stakeholders. Yes. Now let's move on with domain 7. Personal growth and professional development contains 5 strands. So yung personal growth and professional development daw po ay may 5 na strands. Ito po ay philosophy of teaching, dignity of teaching as a profession, professional links with colleagues, professional reflection and learning to improve practice, professional development goals. Hello, Teacher Sharon! Shout out po. Good morning. Ang saya. Kasi may interaction tayo. Saya. Alright, so that is domain 7. Personal growth and professional development contains 5 strands. So dito po sa personal growth and professional development, yung focus po natin dito ay si teacher. Kung paano po siya mas mag-develop bilang teacher. 'Di ba may tinatawag tayong CPD or Continuing Professional Development? In that way po, CPD helps teacher na mas maging ma-develop sila when it comes to teaching. So that is professionalism. Yes, very good, Teacher Lani. Example po sa mga meeting nga po yung kanina sa community linkages. Very good. Mga meeting ni teacher and ni parent. Yes, correct. GPTA meeting and Brigada Eskwela. Yes, the best example. So, domain 7 naman po yung mga CPD. Yes. Personal growth and professional development. Ang pagiging professionalism ni teachers. Alright, so that's it. Again, NCBTS stands for National Competency-Based Teacher Standards. With letter S po ha, NCBTS stands for National Competency-Based Teacher Standards. Kung noon po may tinatawag tayong NCBTS, ngayon po ang tinatawag natin ay PPST. Ang PPST, ano po ang acronym ng PPST? lumalabas din po sa Prof. Ed yung PPST. PPST or Professional Standards for Teachers. Alright, may mga S po ha. Professional Standards for Teachers. Alright, that is PPST. Kung si NCBTS ay may 7 domains, si PPST ay may 7 domains din po. Halos magkakapareho lang po yan sila. Parang iniba-iba lang po yung sa title nila. Alright, balikan po natin yung 7 domains ng PPS, ng NCBTS. Number 1. Ano yung number 1? Number 1, social regard for learning. Na ang sinasabi ay ang teachers ay dapat maging magandang halimbawa. Number 2, learning environment, na ang sinasabi naman po na dapat yung environment ay magiging conducive. Number 3, diversity of learners, na nagsasabi po na iba-iba po ang type of students na meron tayo when it comes to classroom. Number 4, ano yung domain number 4 ng NCBTS? Curriculum. Yes, tandaan natin dyan ang goals and objectives. Number 5, assessment, planning, and reporting. So, nandyan naman po yung mga quizzes, yung planning ni teacher, at kung paano niya po i-report yun. And of course, domain 6, the community linkages. Nagbibigay po ng halimbawa yung mga fellow teachers natin, like brigada, GPTA meeting. Yes, basta may mga meeting si teacher at saka si parent. Kung may meeting si teacher na iba yung meeting niya, iba na po yun. Hindi na po siya community linkages. Baka meeting niya po yun sa mga utang niya. Charot. Okay. Number 7, personal growth and professional development. Yun naman po ay ang pagiging professionalism. Yes. What about PPST? Ano po yung mga domains ng PPST nyo? Number 1, content, knowledge, and pedagogy. Number 2, learning environment. Same lang po sa NCBTS, learning environment din. Number 3, diversity of learners. Yes, the same pa rin. Number 4, curriculum and planning. Nawala na si assessment. Number 4, curriculum and planning. Bali yung planning, yung kanina, nilagay na sa number 4 ngayon sa PPST. Kasi yung planning kanina is sa number 5 ng NCBTS. Ngayon, sa PPST, yung planning nasa number 4 na. At isinama na kay curriculum. Yes, number 4, curriculum and planning. Number 5, assessment and reporting. Yes, dalawa na lang po sila. Nawala na si planning kasi andun na kay curriculum. Number 6, community linkages and professional engagement. Yes, mas pinabongga lang po yung words niya. Pero andun pa rin yung community linkages and engagement sa surroundings. Right. Number 7, personal growth and professional development. So, yung NCBTS and PPST is halos magkakapareho lang po and same 7 domains po sila. So, congratulations! Tama agad kayo sa number 1 question. Yes! Alam na alam ni Teacher Lani. Magta-top si Teacher Lani. Ang galing niya rin sa mga long test exam ko kasi mostly top notcher ko yan. But teacher, right. So now let's move on with number 2 question. Okay. Student R gave the wrong answer. Teacher W said, "Wrong, you are way off." As a consequence, other students in the class were afraid to answer questions. Which of the following is illustrated by the event? Letter A, ripple effect. Letter B, halo effect. Letter C, severity error. Letter D, central tendency error. Si student R daw, nagbigay ng wrong answer. Tapos si teacher nagsabi na, wrong, you are way off. Ganon. So as a consequence, yung mga students na iba, na mga classmate ni student R, ay natatakot ng sumagot. So ano daw po yung illustrate sa ganong event? Letter A, letter B, letter C, letter D. Paki-comment nga po ng inyong sagot, teachers. Number 2, paki-comment po ng inyong sagot. Kung ako po ang tatanungin, yung clue ko sa number 2 is, yung mga classmate niya ay natatakot ng sumagot. Kasi naman, si teacher parang napaka-negative ng feedback niya sa student na nagbigay ng maling sagot. So, as a whole, natatakot na ring sumagot yung ibang students. Okay, wait ko po ang inyong sagot, teachers. For number 2. Ayun, may sumagot na si Teacher Charmaine. Ayon kay Teacher Charmaine, ripple effect daw. Tama kayo si Teacher Charmaine? Hello? Na-fail po kayo sa pre-board ko. Laban lang. Alright. Tama kayo si Teacher Charmaine. Letter A, yung number 2. For answer. Parang nagugutom ako sa letter B na sagot, no? Halo effect. Halo-halo. Ano kayang sagot? Number 2. Correct kaya si Teacher Charmaine sa letter A niya. Alright, so the correct answer is letter A, ripple effect. Yes, ripple effect po ang tamang sagot natin. Now, let's find out. The ripple effect occurs when the action or experience of a target student influence the behavior of other students. Yes, students closer to the target students are most affected. Another clue ko kapag sinabi na ripple effect is escalated or escalation. Yes, kasi kapag sinabi nating ripple effect, yung behavior is apektado sa lahat. So for example ako na madaldal sa loob ng klase. Dahil madaldal ako sa loob ng klase, yung katabi ko, both sides, ay chinichismis ko o nakipag-chit-chat ako sa kanila habang si teacher ay nagkaklase. Yun. And then, as the outcome, yung buong klase or yung buong students na ay nag-uusap-usap dahil yung behavior ko ay naapektuhan sa lahat na nakapalibot sa akin. So that is ripple effect. So escalated or escalation. Here. The best person na nag-advocate ng ripple effect ay si Jacob Conant. So, classroom behaviorist or theorist coined the term ripple effect in 1970. The ripple effect occurs when the teacher corrects a misbehavior in one student, and this positively influences the behavior of other nearby students. Yes, that is very true. Yan nga po kanina yung sa question natin na si student R sumagot ng maling sagot. And then, kinorek po siya ni teacher, siguro in a negative way, kaya yung ibang classmate ni student R ay natatakot na rin sumagot. Kasi para sa kanila, ay baka mapagalitan din ako ni teacher. Baka kapag mali yung sagot ko. So, gano'n. So, parang natatakot na rin sila. So, that is ripple effect. Good morning, coach. Sa YouTube ka pala live. Ibang account yata itong nakarek sa sipit ko. Opo, Teacher Sagera. Sa YouTube po. This is my first time na mag-live ako. Tinry ko lang po siya. And I really like it na po. Kaysa sa mag-recording ako sa Zoom. Kasi dito, nakikita ko yung mga comments niyo at mga sagot niyo. So talagang hindi lang imaginary na nag-uusap tayo. So I like it. Yes, alright. So that is ripple effect. Yung halo effect naman, hala, hindi na makita yung ano, kapag pala sa StreamYard, hindi masyadong makita yung mga words. Parang akong, gano'n. Halo effect. The halo effect is a cognitive bias where our overall impression of a person or thing is influenced by a single positive trait of characteristic. That is halo effect. Sa halo effect naman dyan is ang pagiging bias mo sa isang tao. Right. You have your example? The halo effect occurs when we generalize positive qualities to other aspects, even if there is no direct evidence to support it. For example, if someone is good at football, we might assume that they're good at poetry as well. This bias can affect our judgment and evaluations, leading to skewed interactions and unfair assessment. So, sa halo effect po, tandaan natin yung bias. So, for example, ilalagay natin sa love story mo. Okay. So, ikaw, may ka-chat ka na foreigner. Foreigner, may ka-chat ka na foreigner and, ano ba? And, sa pagcha-chat nyo, siya ay sweet. Sweet siya. And then, akala mo sa self mo, siya ay matinong lalaki, siya ay mayaman, siya ay walang pamilya. Yun ang pagiging bias. Kasi, sa pagiging sweet niya sa'yo, parang na-generalize mo, ay, mabuting tao ito, ay, ganito siya, ay, mayaman ito, ganon. So, that is halo effect. Mag-live ka na lang, coach, pag mag-drill ka everyday. Hindi din po pwede kasi yung ibang mga teachers natin walang load kaya mas maganda din. Natatawa talaga ako. I really love live. Yeah, let's go back tayo sa halo effect. Yun nga po ha, kapag may ka-chat ka na foreigner at nagiging sweet siya sa'yo, mag-iisip ka ng scenario na, ay, mayaman ito, ay, walang pamilya ito, ay, mabait ito, ay, ganun ito. So, that is bias. Kasi parang tinitrate mo na siya na ang pagiging mabuting tao niya sa pagiging sweet niya lang sa'yo sa chat. So, may ganun ba? May ganon. That is halo effect. So, that is pagiging bias. Another example, yun nga. Imagine you meet someone who is physically attractive. Gwapo daw. May na-meet ka na gwapo. And based on their looks alone, so based daw sa looks niya, you assume na they're also intelligent and kind. So, yun nga po. So, may nakita ka sa mall na gwapo, kagaya ni David Licauco. Charot! Okay. And then, nag-assume ka na yung na-meet mo is mabait and matalino. So, that is bias. Kasi nag-assume ka na ng iba niya pang personality, which is hindi mo naman talaga alam kung totoo yon. Yes, halo effect, first impression, scam pala. Alright, scam. Yes, wow, I laugh at this, point mo, teacher Sagera, scam. Yes, pwede din, no? Halo effect, scam pala. Yes. Panibagong yan, scam pala yung halo effect. Sino na ba yung mga na-scam? Alright. Scam si halo effect. Now, let's move on with severity error. Yung letter C. Wala. Ito na lang. Yung letter C is severity error. Kapag sinabi naman po natin severity error, of course, when ratings are unduly low, opposite of this is leniency error. And of course, when raters provide rating that are unduly high. Alright. Kapag sinabi nating severity error, si teacher po ay magbibigay ng grade, ng grado na mababa, which is hindi mo naman deserve. Alright. Si teacher po ay magbibigay ng grado, ng grades na mababa na hindi mo naman deserve. That is severity error. Yung mga teacher mo nung high school or ng college ka na kuripot, ganun ba? May ganon? Sino naka-experience noon? Mga kuripot ng mga teacher natin na 1 point na lang pasado ka na pero hindi niya pa pinasa, hindi ba? Nakakainis mga ganon. Chika. Yes, that is severity error. Yung mga kuripot ng mga teacher natin na nag-grade sila ng mababa. Yes. Severity error po ang tawag dyan. Yung opposite naman po ng severity error ay leniency error. Leniency error. Okay, ito po yung spelling niya. Leniency error. Yes. That is the opposite of severity error. Kapag sinabi naman pong leniency error, si teacher naman po ay todo bigay sa matataas na grade kahit wala ka namang ginagawa. Wow, bet na bet mga ganun na teacher. Upo-upo ka lang and then pagkatapos ng klase, uwi ka na tapos yung grade mo 99. Wow, 'di ba? Hindi mo pinaghirapan. Yan po ay leniency error. So kapag severity, nagbibigay si teacher ng mababang grades. Kapag leniency error naman po, nagbibigay si teacher ng matataas na grades. Yes, may mga ganong teacher. Alright. What about kapag sinabi nating central tendency error? Ano naman kaya yun? So, central tendency error occurs when the rater doesn't give high or low scores. Instead, all employees are rated about the same, which is average. Alright. Kapag sinabi nating central tendency error, si teacher ay hindi magbibigay ng mataas na grades o kaya mababa na grades. Ang ibibigay ni teacher ay average na grade para sa lahat. So for example, ako yung grade ko kay teacher Lani is 85, yung mga classmates ko din ay 85 din. So dapat dito sa central tendency error, tinuturuan na maging average lahat ng scores. Walang mataas, walang mababa, pare-pareho ang grades ng mga kabataan. That is central tendency error. Alright. So again, kapag sinabing ripple effect, escalation. Kapag sinabing halo effect, first impression, scam. Alright. Kapag sinabing severity error, nagbibigay si teacher ng mababa na grades. Kapag sinabing central tendency error, nagbibigay si teacher ng average grades para sa lahat. Alright. So, yes, that's true. Before, yung mga teachers natin talagang ginagawa yaan. But today, yung mga teachers natin ay hindi bias at talaga namang 21st century skills na ay talagang nireflect nila yon. Kaya makakaasa ka ng mga teachers natin ay talaga kung ano yung grades na deserve mo, yun talaga yung ibibigay nila para sa'yo. Yes. Now, let's move on with number 3 questions. Bakit kaya? Wait. Nawala ang slides. Okay, number 3. This refers to the inculcation of advanced knowledge, skills, and values in post-licensure specialization for professional practice. Letter A, postgraduate studies. Letter B, professional oath. Letter C, Teacher Education Development Program. Letter D, Continuing Professional Development. Alright. Ano daw po ang tawag sa inculcation or ng advanced knowledge? Para po sa knowledge, yes, sa knowledge, sa skills, sa values ng after ng post-licensure specialization. Para po ma-practice nila yung pagiging professional talaga nila. Letter A po ba, postgraduate studies? Letter B, professional oath, that is oath-taking? Letter C, teacher education development program? Or letter D, continuing professional development? Paki-comment po ng inyong sagot kung ano po ang inyong magiging sagot for number 3. Number 3, ano po ang sagot ninyo? This refers to the inculcation of advanced knowledge, skills, and values in post-licensure specialization for professional practice. Ano pong sagot niyo, teachers? For number 3 question. Letter C, Teacher Education Development Program. According to Teacher Sagera, letter C din po kay Teacher Cheryl. I like it. Ano kaya magiging tamang sagot? Sure! Sure na ba magsa-selfie ang magkakamali? Okay. The correct answer is letter D, continuing professional development. Yes, letter D. Letter D po so inculcation of advanced advanced knowledge skills. So that SCPD or the continuing professional development refers to the inculcation of advanced knowledge, skills, and ethical values in a post-licensure specialization or in inter or multidisciplinary field of study for assimilation into professional practice, self-directed research, and of or lifelong learning. So, kung ikaw ay nakapasa na sa board exam, yes, very good. Tama si Teacher Charmaine Nardi. Kung ikaw ay nakapasa na sa board exam, ay you are obliged to undergo CPD or continuing professional development. So it refers to the process of tracking and documenting the skills, knowledge, and experience that you gain both formally and informally as you work beyond any initial training. It is a record of what you experience, learn, and then apply. So with that, with CPD, mas ma-develop ka as a professional teacher. And then, kapag nasa actual setting ka na talaga na ikaw na ang magtuturo, you have to apply what you have learned in CPD. That is continuing professional development. So that's it. CPD po ang tama nating sagot. Ang dami, nalegwak ha sa number 3. Ayos lang po yan. At least natuto na. Before, Ilang units ang kailangang kunin sa CPD before? Before, ilang units? 45 units, 'di ba? Ngayon naman is 15 units. 15 units for teachers. Okay, significant decrease in the number of required CPD units for the renewal of professional license from the required 45 units before down to 15 units na lang ngayon every 3 years. And the transition period will be implemented while the PRC is working with CPD councils to fulfill the preconditions required from them. So, before 45, ngayon po ay 15 units na lang. Okay, now let's move on. Number 4 question. Of the following, which is most effective for influencing human emotion for retention and discovery of learning? Letter A, drills to augment retention. Letter B, use of inspirational tool like book, film, art, etc. Letter C, telling of jokes and teaching. Letter D, emotional delivery of lessons. Okay, so alin daw po dito ang most effective na makaka-influence sa emotion ng mga student natin for retention and discovery of learning and better learning. 3 days na lang, excited na, kaso may halong kaba. That's normal. Talagang lahat naman tayo kinakabahan sa kahit anong exam, di ba po? That's normal. Kung kinakabahan ka, you will pass the lab, yes. Pray lang po ng pray. So for number 4, what is your answer, dear teachers? Letter A, letter B, letter C, letter D. What is your answer? Ano daw po yung effective? Mas effective sa lahat, sa apat na yan. Drills po ba? Inspirational tools? Telling of jokes? Emotional delivery of lessons? May sumagot na letter A. Ilang units per masteral? So according to the guidelines, 9 to 12 siguro, correct me if I'm wrong, 9 to 12 units per masteral. Iba naman po kasi yung CPD sa masteral. May sumagot din na letter B, use of inspirational tool. Yung clue ko sa number 4 is human emotion. Human emotion. Alright, so human emotion, the correct answer is letter B, use of inspirational tool like, for example, book, film, and art, etc. Alright. Kasi nga po, B, try ko yung sabi nila pag may open and close parenthesis, yan daw ang sagot. Talaga po? Okay, number 4, letter B. Use of inspirational tool, book, or film. Wait lang po ah. Okay, so ang pinag-uusapan natin dito is the most effective na makaka-influence sa emotion ng isang tao. Emotion, behavior. Alright. Kapag sinabi nating drills to augment retention, augment means greater. So, magdi-drills ka para mas greater ang kanilang retention. Ano po ang connection ng emotion sa drills? Wala. Yes, wala. Cognitive kasi si drills. Cognitive. While emotion is affective. Di ba? Yes. Kuha nyo. Right. Yung letter C, telling of jokes in teaching. Sa jokes, yes, possible. Pero that is not the most effective way na mag-retain retain ang kanilang learning. Telling of jokes in teaching. Hindi ka makakasigurado dyan. Yung letter D, emotional delivery of lessons. I like this letter D kasi kapag sinabing emotional, parang sobra-sobra yung pagdi-deliver mo ng lesson, parang magiging OA ka. That is emotional delivery of lessons. Gusto mo ba kapag magde-deliver ka ng lesson, iiyak ka dyan? Kaya mo sabing emotional? Ganon? Iiyak ka dyan or sasayaw ka dyan? Or kung happy ka, mag-tumbling-tumbling ka dyan to show that you're happy. So, out natin si letter D, si letter A. Telling of jokes, pwede, pero that is not the most effective way. Yung effective talaga dyan is letter B. Use of inspirational tool. For example, mga book, di ba? Novel, mga stories, even Bible. Kasi kapag sa inspirational tool, mas mas mariretain nila ang isang learning and hindi lang po mariretain ha, mas apektado ang kanilang emotion or affective domain. So that is use of inspirational tool. This is suited sa mga kinder pupils natin, di ba? And yung mga grades 1 to 3, yes. Kasi before, nung elementary ako, talagang si teacher ko ay mahilig mag-storytelling. So, that's it. Shout out sa likod. Yes, kasi nandito ako sa apartment namin, kaya hindi ako masyadong naka-set up teachers na wala akong malagyan ng table ko na hindi ko ma-explain. Sorry. That's normal. Okay, kasi, yeah. Next time, soon, di ba? Hindi natin alam soon. Set up ko na lang soon. Kapag okay na. At kasi dito sa apartment ko is super liit lang talaga ng space niya. So, yun. Okay. Well, the correct answer is letter B. Kung walang emotion, A ang sagot. Yes. Correct. Kasi we're talking about learning. Yes. That's normal. Di ba, teachers? Normal lang yan kasi nagla-live tayo. Kapag hindi kasi ako nagla-live, sinasabihan ko na sila, "Uy, huwag kayong dumadaan dito kasi gano'n, gano'n." Kaya dito nagla-live tayo, talagang hindi maiwasan. Kasi dito ano, 'yan, papakita ko na lang. Dito CR namin, konti lang siya talaga yung space. Okay, as in konti lang talaga. Good for 3 or 2. Okay. Thanks for understanding. Now let's move on with number 5 question. All right. His aim of education is individual, not a preparation for, but participation in the life around the individual. All right. Sino daw po yan? Si Spencer, si Probel, si Herbart, si Pestalozzi. According po sa kanya, his aim of education is individual, not a preparation for, but a participation in the life around the individual. Letter A, letter B, letter C, letter D. Ano ang tamang sagot? Ano pong sagot niyo, teachers? Okay, may hinahanap ako. Spencer. Let's see. More answer? Crystallogy. Okay. Iba-iba ang mga sagot. Dalawa na yung letter D, crystallogy. Sige po, teacher. Sagot po muna kayo. Alright, so his aim of education is individual, not a preparation for, but participation in the life around the individual. Hindi mo on aircon. Kasi dati na The correct answer is letter Tama si teacher. Tama si Teacher Sagera. Letter A. Ah, no, 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 no. Hindi si Spencer. Hindi si Spencer. The correct answer is letter. Probel. Letter B. Probel. Okay. So si Probel po ay kilala bilang father of kindergarten. Yes. Kindergarten literally means children's garden. Ano po yung 35? Which covers Probel's concept of a place for children, as well as his belief about child growth, development, and learning. He believed that the best place for young children is a place where the child's nature can be developed and nurtured. Okay, si Probel po ay father ng kindergarten. Father of kindergarten, Probel. And siya din po nagsabi na aims of education is individual, not a preparation, but participation in the life around the individual. So, hindi po ang education ay para lang mag-prepare, but of course, you have to participate in the life. So, that is Probel. Kung si Spencer naman po, may sumagot kanina na Spencer. Si Spencer naman po advocated the automatic learning based on students and emphasized the role of interest in the process of teaching. Spencer is famous for his doctrine of social Darwinism and survival of the fittest. Fittest or fittest? Survival. Fittest. Survival of the fittest po si Spencer. And siya po yung nag-advocate ng automatic learning based on students. Survival of the fittest, Spencer. Father of kindergarten, Probel. Yung letter C si Herbert. Si Herbert naman po ang pedagogy of education. To help facilitate better learning as well as to ensure children's character development. Alright, so sa kanya po yung pedagogy of learning para po ma-facilitate ang better learning ng mga kabataan sa kanilang character development. Si Pestalozzi po ay Pestalozzi, children's development should be based on the integration of head, heart, and hands. Alright. According to Pestalozzi, yung children's development daw po ay dapat nakabase sa kanyang head, sa kanyang puso, at sa kanyang hands. Yes, that is Pestalozzi. And may tinatawag po siyang Pestalozzi methods. So that's it. So dito po, number 5, ang sagot natin is letter B, Frobel. Ayun, ang daming nakakuha ng tamang sagot. Congratulations, teachers. Right. Di ba isa to sa mga talagang dinidebate. Yung, sino daw po yung father of psychology? Sino naman daw po yung father of modern psychology? Sino yung father of psychology nating teachers? Father of psychology. You can comment po if you, ayun, salamat po, daming viewers. Please share our live po para mas marami po tayong viewers, para mas maraming conversations, para mas ganahan ako. Alright. So, sino po yung, father of psychology natin? Father of psychology. Sino din yung father of modern psychology? Okay, so way back nung nagre-review ako nung sa review center ko, according to them, the father of psychology is Wood. Yes, Wood. The father of psychology is Wood. And the father of modern psychology is Freud. The father of modern psychology is Freud. Yun. Sino naman po yung father of educational psychology? Father of educational psychology. Father of educational psychology is si Thorndike. Thorndike. Right. Kapag sinabi nating Erikson, sa kanya po yung psychosocial. Kapag sinabi nating Erikson, sa kanya po yung psychosocial. Kapag sinabi nating Kohlberg, sa kanya po ang moral development. Kohlberg, moral development. Kapag Goleman naman, EQ, intelligent quotient. Right. Goleman, EQ, intelligent quotient. Montessori, tandaan natin na si Montessori ay natural setting. Montessori, natural setting. Flavel, Flavel is metacognition. Tandaan natin si Flavel ay metacognition. Si John Dewey, that is learning by doing. Right, learning by doing. Education is life. John Locke, of course, tabula rasa. John Locke, tabula rasa. Freire, the banking concept. Sa kanya po yung banking concept, si Freire. Yes, Spencer, survival of the fittest. Si Comenius, siya po ang tinaguriang father of modern education. Father of modern education, si Comenius. Father of IQ test, Binet. Kapag sa EQ naman, si Goleman. Alright, si Goleman. Kapag sa EQ, si Goleman. Kapag sa IQ, si Binet. Ano po ba yung EQ tsaka yung IQ? Yung EQ po is emotional quotient. Yung IQ naman po is intelligent quotient. Yes, very good. Dewey, learning by doing, sa kanya po yung progressivism. Progressivist. Father of kindergarten, Froebel. modern IQ test si Thurman. Yes, father of modern IQ test si Thurman. Kapag Lewin field theory. Lewin field theory. Si Rocio, sa kanya yung naturalism. Rocio naturalism. Okay, sino? Ito yung comment niya. Sino yung patron saint ng mga teachers? Patron saint of teachers. Sino yon? Patron saint of teachers? Sino po siya? Patron saint of teachers. Sino po? Saint LaSalle. Teacher Cassie, sumagot si Teacher Cassie. May iba pa po magsasagot kung sino yung patron saint of teachers. Something ganun. Any idea, teacher, kung sino po yung patron saint natin? Third-Dyke? Third-Dyke? Or late lang? Yes, very good. De La Salle, patron saint of teachers. De La Salle. Right, that is. De La Salle, patron saint of teachers. Sige, let's move on. Number 6. Sa reading na naman po tayo. Reading. Maraming salamat po sa mga nag-share ng live. God bless. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Oh, yes. PM na pala. Afternoon na. Okay. Good afternoon po sa mga nakakapasok pa lang po sa ating live session. Yes po. Learning by doing. John Dewey. Kay Locke po is tabula rasa. John Locke po is tabula rasa. Yes. Number 6. Which is a selective reading technique meant at getting important facts very fast. Silent reading, skim reading, oral reading, scanning. Okay, ano daw yung technique sa reading kapag gusto mong makakuha ng mga mahahalagang impormasyon in a very fast time. So, ano yon? Ang bilis sumagot ni Teacher kasi, scanning, information, skimming, main idea. So, what is your answer? Ano po yung sagot niya? Yung lunch ko po, tubig. Mag-lunch na po kayo dyan. Tubig lang po ako, diet. Skim reading, letter B. Tama kaya? Skim reading. Getting information, important facts very fast. Okay. Wala na, hahabol. The correct answer is letter D, scanning. Scanning po ang tamang sagot. Ito yung differentiate nila. Skimming and scanning are reading techniques that use rapid eye movement and keywords to move quickly through text for slightly different purposes. Kapag sinabi nating skimming is reading rapidly in order to get a general overview of the materials. Kapag skinning po, general overview. Kapag scanning naman po, specific facts. Alright. Again, kapag skimming, general overview. Kapag scanning, specific facts. Ngayon, tatanungin ko kayo, skimming o scanning? Yan. Skimming o scanning? Important facts po, important facts. Kapag sinabi mong important facts, yung mga mahahalagang details lang. So, hindi po siya pangkalahatan. It means that specific details. Yung mga importante lang po, specific. Kasi kapag sinabi mong general, lahat na po yun, kabuuan. So, specific lang po yung pag-uusapan natin. Nalito po kayo sa important tsaka sa specific? Alright, kapag specific, scanning po ang sagot. Kapag general, skimming po ang sagot. So kapag dito po sa question, getting important facts very fast. Yung important facts po, it will be considered as specific information lang na yung kukunin mo. So that is scanning. Yes. Important facts, specific information. Scanning. Walang kinalaman si silent reading tsaka si oral reading. Hello po, shout out sa mga kakapasok pa lang po sa live natin. Paki-share po ng live natin ngayon. You can share it po sa inyong mismong Facebook. Salamat po. Ay. Now let's move on with number 7. Question. Okay. 7. Kung may mga question po kayo sa Prof. Ed questions, you can raise it here po just grab it now kasi live po tayo. So, makikita ko po. Okay, number 7. If you use Pygmalion effect to explain why children coming from depressed area cannot read, to which do you attribute the poor reading performance of this particular group of children? Letter A, poor expectation from depressed area. Letter B, lack of motivation. Letter C, ineffective teaching methods. Letter D, lack of reading materials. Alright, Pygmalion effect. Yung clue dyan is Pygmalion effect. Ano yung explanation bakit yung mga depressed children sa area na yon ay hindi makakapagbasa ng maayos? Depressed area. Letter A, dahil po ba sa poor expectation? Letter B, dahil po ba sa motivation? Dahil wala silang masyadong motivation. Letter C, ineffective teaching methods. Hindi effective yung mga teaching methods ni teacher. Or letter D, lack of reading materials. Dahil wala silang materials for reading. Coach, mamaya po pwede namin panuorin ulit yung live mo po. I am not sure, teacher, kung pwede kasi this is my first time. Hindi ko rin po alam kung pwede. Try ko pa po mamaya after this, upload ko po siya sa YouTube. Kung pwede nyo siya mapanood ulit. Lack of reading materials. Aha, letter D, may sumagot ng letter D. Lack of reading materials. Kapag Pygmalion, lack of reading materials. Ganun po. Okay. May sumagot na letter B, lack of motivation. Teacher. Yung clue is Pygmalion. The correct answer is letter Letter A, poor expectation from the breast area. Now yes, congratulations, teacher Sagera. Okay, let's look at. So this is a Pygmalion effect. My teacher says I'll pass. People are influenced by the expectations built upon them. Alright. So, kapag daw po sinabing Pygmalion effect, my expectations. Ha? My expectations. Pygmalion effect, my expectations. So, for example, may exam kayo. Ako yung teacher nyo. Yes, yung exam nyo is board exam. So, sinasabi ko, always kung sinasabi sa inyo na kaya nyo yan, ipapasa nyo ang board exam. So that is Pygmalion effect, wherein yung expectation ko is nakabuilt in po sa inyo. So that's it. Parang nagiging mas confident kayo kasi may naniniwala sa inyo na kaya nyo ipasa yung board exam. So that is Pygmalion effect. May expectations na nangyayari. Okay, so go back. Here, number 7, bakit daw po ba mostly yung mga kabataan sa depressed area ay hindi marunong magbasa? Kapag sinabi nating Pygmalion effect, yun po ang expectation ng mga tao na nakapaligid sa inyo. So letter A tama kasi yung clue dyan sa letter A is expectation. For expectation from depressed area. Yes, that is very true. Kasi kapag sinabi mong depressed area, yung mga tao dyan is no read, no write. Yung, parang ganun. Kaya yung mga expectation ng mga matataas na uri ng tao ay wala silang kakayahan magbasa, ay gano'n lang sila, ay hanggang dyan lang sila. So, napaka-poor po ng expectation. So, that is Pygmalion effect. Right. Tama? Nakuha? Kapag Pygmalion effect po, expectation. Expectation. Yes. May isa pa po tayong sinasabi na effect which is Galatea effect. Ano po ba yung Galatea effect? Yung Galatea effect naman po is yung self-perception. Self-perception. For example, I will do it because I know I can. That is Galatea effect. Yung Galatea effect po ay parang may self-confidence ka sa sarili mo. Hindi mo na kailangan ng expectations ng ibang tao, kundi you have your self-confidence na kaya mong ipasa yung board exam. Alright? For example, ikaw na magbo-board exam ngayong September 24, talagang confident ka sa sarili mo na ipapasa mo ang board exam. At tiwalang-tiwala ka sa sarili mo na kaya mong itop ang board exam. So that is Galatea effect. So nakuha? Nakuha, teachers? Kapag sinabing Pygmalion effect, expectation ang tatandaan. Kapag Galatea effect, ang tatandaan po ang self-confidence mo or self-perception mo. Right. So, nakuha? Yes, very good yung mga nag-letter A. Nakakapaos. Pero ilalaban. Para sa mga teachers natin dyan, cheers! Yes, kasi papasa sa board exam. Mas natandaan niyo ang Galatea at Pygmalion effect. Mas naiintindihan niyo ngayon yung difference nila. Galatea and Pygmalion effect. So number 7, the correct answer is letter A. Poor expectation from depressed area. Walang kinalaman si letter C. Walang kinalaman si letter D. Now let's move on with number 8. Excuse me. Time check, 12:18. Mabilis na lang po tayo matapos. So, please hold and still. Mabilis na lang po. 10 items lamang po ito. Alright, number 8. So if you have some questions, teachers, you can raise now. Pwede po kayo mag-comment dyan kung may mga katanungan po kayo sa Prof. Ed. So go na. Number 8. The adoption of national language directed by the Philippines Constitution is designed primarily to, letter A, facilitate communication among diverse linguistic groups, letter B, do away from colonial mentality, letter C, officially adopt Tagalog as national language, letter D, counteract elitism. Yung adoption daw po ng national language, of course, directed to the Philippines, is designed para ano? Letter A, para daw ba i-facilitate communication para sa mga diverse linguistic groups? Kasi nga, tama naman hindi naman lahat ng students mo ay magkakapareho ng language or dialect. Letter B, do away from colonial mentality. Letter C, officially adopt Tagalog as national language. Letter D, counteract elitism. Kapag po sinabi nating elitism, what is that? It is the advocacy or existence of an elite as a dominating element in a system or society. So, yung mga elite group, yung mga mayayaman. Number 8, may sumagot na letter C. More answer, please. Letter A, facilitate. Diba, may parang ano tayo, may parang rule tayo na kapag mahaba yung option na yan, may possibility na siya ang tamang sagot. Parang gano'n, no? Mostly, parang gano'n. Okay, number 8. Number 8, the correct answer is letter. Letter A, facilitate communication among diverse linguistic groups. Yes, congratulations sa mga nag-letter A teachers, Teacher Charmaine. Congratulations po, tama po kayo. Right. So, we all know that national language is Filipino or Tagalog. So, Filipino, the standardized form of Tagalog, yes. It is the national language and used in formal education throughout the country, here in the Philippines. Filipino and English are both official language and English is commonly used by the government. So, yun nga po, kapag sinabi nating national language, yan ay Filipino or Tagalog. And kapag international naman, yan ay English. So, for example, for example, sa inyong lugar, dyan sa Manila, may mga students ka na mga from Iloilo, kasi taga Iloilo ako, from Iloilo ako, iba yung dialect namin dito It's Iligaynon, Ilongga. So, may mga students coming from Iloilo and may mga students coming from Cebu and coming from Mindanao. So, iba-iba po yung mga dialect ng mga students mo. Paano mo po yan i-handle? Of course, you have to adopt the national language which is Tagalog. Yes. Kasi kapag sinabi nating Tagalog, lahat yan, kapag nagsalita sila ng Tagalog, lahat yan, magkakaintindihan yan sila. Alright? Magkakaintindihan yan sila. Kasi Tagalog is a term or a language na isa rin sa mga tinuturo ng parents ng mga kabataan. Yes. So, para hindi sila mag-away-away at magkakaintindihan sila due to differences ng kanilang dialect, of course, as a teacher, you have to adopt the national language na Tagalog or Filipino para ma-facilitate ng maayos yung communication ng interactions sa mga diverse students mo. Nakuha? Nagigets? So that's it. That's the best answer. Letter A, facilitate communication among diverse linguistic groups. So letter A po ang tamang sagot. Very good po sa mga nakakuha ng tamang sagot. Please clap your hands. Okay, now let's move on with number 9. Number 9. At the pre-operational stage of Piaget cognitive development theory, the child can see only his point of view and assumes that everyone also has the same view as his. What is this tendency called? Letter A, transductive reasoning. Letter B, animism. Letter C, egocentrism. Letter D, conservatism. Okay. Pre-operational, kanino yan? Kay Piaget. Sa kanyang cognitive development theory. Okay. Ano daw ang tawag kapag yung bata nakikita niya yung point of view niya and he assumes that everyone has the same point of view of her. So feeling niya kung ano yung point of view niya is the same din yung point of view niya sa mga taong nakapalibot sa kanya. So ano po yung tawag doon? Number 9, what's your answer? Letter A, transductive reasoning. Letter B, animism. Letter C, egocentrism. Or letter D, conservatism. Sorry sa mga English majors. Later po, mag-pre-board po kayo ha, after this. Okay, number 9, may sumagot na egocentrism. Teacher Sagera, Teacher Charmaine, egocentrism. Yes, wag na nating patumpik-tumpik pa. Okay. I-reveal na natin ang tamang sagot. The correct answer is egocentrism. Yes, very good. Yes. 3 claps. Ayan. Okay, egocentrism. Kapag sinabi natin egocentric children, they assume that other people will see the same view of the 3 mountains as they do. According to Piaget, age 7, thinking is no longer egocentric. The child can see more than their own point of view. So sa egocentrism po, pagtungtong ng bata sa 7 years old, hindi niya na tapos na sa ganyang stage. So, sa madaling salita, kapag ikaw ay egocentric child, ng bata tayo, kapag sinabi mo sa mother mo na dapat ang ibon ay tumatahol, so feeling mo yung mga taong nakapalibot sa iyo ay same ang point of view or magkatulad ang point of view nila sa iyo, na iisipin din nila, naiisip mo na yung ibon ay tumatahol. So parang ganun po yung egocentrism. Same point of view po. Yung point of view mo is pareho sa point of view ng ibang tao. Okay, another example ng egocentrism is that refusing to go to school because they have a pimple or other flaw and believe that other classmates will be staring at them. So, ikaw po, kung ikaw ay may tagyawat, you will refuse to go to school kasi feeling mo, yung mga classmate mo ay pagtitinginan kanila. So, that's it. So, nahihiya ka. That is egocentrism. Yung letter A natin, transductive reasoning, kapag sinabi nating transductive reasoning that is neither inductive or deductive. So, transductive reasoning is reasoning either deductive or inductive. Okay, pag-usapan natin si inductive tsaka si deductive. Kapag sinabi nating deductive reasoning, ano po siya? Deductive reasoning comes from general to specific. Alright. Kapag po deductive, si teacher po ba ay magiging teacher-centered or student-centered? Kasi mag-uumpis siya sa generalization eh. Teacher-centered or student-centered po ang deductive? Ang deductive po ay teacher-centered. Yes. Teacher-centered po ang deductive. Kapag sinabi naman pong inductive comes from specific to general, yan po ang student-centered, wherein students most participate in that setting, which is inductive. All right. So transductive reasoning is the reasoning between inductive or deductive. Okay. Now, animism. Kapag sinabing animism, ano po yun? Animism is the belief that everything that exists has same kind of consciousness or awareness. Example, the toy that can feel tired or sad. So, yung mga bata is, di ba, parang it's normal na talaga na when we say animism, feeling nila yung mga bagay or yung mga toys na meron sila ay may buhay. Right? For example, yung teddy bear na meron sila, di ba, may sinasabi na, kain na, ganun-ganun. Di ba? Parang ganun. Kasi iniisip ng mga bata na may buhay yung toys nila, yung teddy bear nila. Or napapagod yung teddy bear niya, parang ganun. Di ba? That is normal. That is animism. Another example is that yung sun, di ba? Yung sun. Parang noon, nagdo-draw tayo ng sun, may mga eyes pa yan, tapos nakasmile yung sun. Parang binibigyan natin ng ng buhay yung isang bagay, which is wala naman talaga. That is animism. You can give your own examples for animism. You can comment lang po. Okay, next is conservatism. Kapag sinabi naman pong conservatism is the understanding that something stays the same as quantity even though its appearance changes. So, wait lang. Tingnan ko po kung may example ako dito. This one. That is a conservatism. So, it is the understanding that something stays the same in quantity even though its appearance changes. So, imagine, may dalawang baso ka dyan ng Coke. Alright? Dalawang baso ng Coke ha, same glass. Alright? Same size. And then, yung isang baso ng Coke is nalagay mo sa isang baso na mahaba. Alright? Nilagay mo siya. Isang baso ng Coke, inilagay mo sa isang baso na mahaba. And of course, you will believe na yung amount ng mahabang glass na yon is the same lang sa amount na medyo maliit na glass. Alright? Pinalitan mo lang yung size ng glass. Pero same pa rin yung amount ng Coke na nilagay mo sa mataas na glass. So that is conservation or conservatism. Yes. Gets po, teachers? So that is conservatism. Kahit anong palit mo ng glass, the same pa rin yung amount ng Coke kasi pareho lang naman. Right? Yung size lang talaga ng glass ang nag-iba. And feeling mo, kapag mataas yung glass, yung iba magsasabi, ay, madami yan. Pero same lang naman sila. Right? So that is conservatism. Last question, number 10. Right, number 10, last question. Which is a classroom application of Vygotsky's idea of scaffolding. Alright, pinag-uusapan natin dito si Vygotsky. Letter A, give the learners the necessary assistance until she can be on her own. Letter B, from the start, leave the learners to herself because she has the power of self-learning. Letter C, don't spoil the learner by doing what she ought to do. Letter D, give the learners a task that challenge her ability. Alright, yung clue natin is Vygotsky tsaka scaffolding. What is your answer number 10? Number 10 na po tayo Ano po yung magiging sagot yung number 10? Last question na po siya, kaya todo-todo na to. Let's go, number 10. Okay, may sumagot na letter D. Give the learners tasks that challenge her ability. Scaffolding po ang pinag-uusapan natin, teacher. Scaffolding. More answer, please. Sumagot na letter A. Okay. The correct answer is kapag sinabi nating kapag sinabi nating scaffolding, the correct answer is letter A. Tama. Scaffolding assistance. Yes. Give the learners the necessary assistance until she can be on her own. Huwag po tayong malito kapag po scaffolding, assistance po. Kahit anong words pa dyan, ang iba to sa inyo, huwag po kayong maniniwala kasi yung scaffolding po ay assistance. Right. Huwag po ma-scam huwag ano nga yun yung effect ng kanina? Halo effect. Okay. So Vygotsky coined a definition of instructional scaffolding that focused on teacher practices. He defined this as the role of teachers and others in supporting the learner's development and providing support structures to get to the next stage or level. Hindi na siya makita. So, kapag sinabing scaffolding, that is assistance. Kasi si Vygotsky, may tinatawag din kasi siyang zone of actual development, zone of proximal development. Yon. And zone of potential development. Alam niyo po yung pagkakaiba ng tatlo, teachers? Zone of actual development, zone of potential development, and zone of proximal development. Alright. Pag-usapan muna natin si zone of proximal development. Zone of proximal development. Ano po siya? Ilalagay ko po Zone of proximal zone of proximal development. Kapag sinabi pong zone of proximal development, yan po ang space or range na binibigay what a learner can do without assistance and what a learner can do with assistance. So that is the space po ng kung anong kayang gawin ng isang bata sa tulong ng teacher at sa hindi at sa walang tulong. So that is zone of proximal development. Basta tandaan lang po natin sa zone of proximal development is yung range or space. Range or space ang tatandaan po natin sa zone of proximal development. What about zone of actual development? Zone of actual development. Kapag sinabi kong zone of actual development, yan po ang time na na walang tulong galing kay teacher. That is zone of actual development. The zone where the learner is working within their competencies, where they are likely to be successful but not supported to develop further. So zone of actual development, kaya na po ng bata. Walang tulong galing kay teacher or tinatawag natin na MKO or more knowledgeable others. So that's it, zone of actual development. May isa pa po tayo zone of potential development. Alright. So kapag sinabing zone of potential development, ito naman po ay may tulong galing kay teacher. Galing kay teacher. Kapag zone of potential development, hindi kaya ng bata na walang tulong. O hindi kaya ng bata na gawin ng isang bagay na walang tulong. So, kailangan dito sa zone of potential development, tutulungan ni teacher yung bata na ma-survive yung activities na yun. So, yun po ang zone of potential development. Okay, again. Kapag sinabi nating Vygotsky, tatandaan natin dyan ang kanyang theory na scaffolding. Yung scaffolding, ibig sabihin ay assistance or tulong. Alright. So, kapag sa tulong, may tatlo po tayong tatandaan. Zone of proximal development, zone of actual development, and zone of potential development. Unahin natin si zone of potential development. Okay. So kapag sa zone of potential development, kailangan dyan yung guidance ng isang teacher. Need ng bata ang tulong ng teachers. Zone of potential development, need ng bata ang tulong ng teachers. Kapag sinabi naman na zone of actual development, hindi na need ng bata ang tulong ni teacher kasi kaya niya nang gawin yon on her own. Alright. Zone of actual development, hindi na need ng bata ang tulong ni teacher kasi kaya niya nang gawin yon. And anong tawag sa range or gap ng zone of actual development and zone of potential development? Ang gap po ay tinatawag na zone of proximal development. Yun po ang zone na. Zone of proximal development is the range or the gap between ZAD or zone of actual development and ZPD or zone of potential development. So, alright, nag-gets? May natutunan? Hanggang 10 items lang po tayo. And natatapos na po ang ating live session ngayon. Yes, 10 na po yan. Congratulations po sa mga naka-perfect 10. And the passing score is 8. So, thank you so much, teachers. Maraming salamat po sa mga nagugol ng oras upang manood. Right, so yes. Maraming salamat and don't forget po na I just want to, before I leave, I just want to remind and leave this message. Self-belief and hard work will always earn your success. So, huwag po kayong maniwala sa kung anong sasabihin ng ibang tao. Just focus on yourself. Okay? Ang importante, you have your self-belief and what important is si God. Kasi andyan po siya palagi sa inyo. So, just do hard work lang po and believe in yourself. Kasi malapit na kayong maging LPT. Amen. So, maraming salamat po. Mabuhay and Yes, happy eating. Bye po. Thank you.